The Predator is directed by Shane Black, who also co-wrote the script with Fred Decker. And Shane Black, if you didn't know, he had a supporting role in the very first original film with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I guess he wanted, he's a fan of the Predator movies, this franchise, and he wanted to make his own film. And he wanted to do, he wrote the, like I said, he co-wrote the script. And in this film, we follow a group of, PTSD afflicted soldiers and a scientist who must team up to fight off an invading pair of predators and discover their plans for humankind. And this movie stars like a lot of people that some people I don't recognize, but most of them I do recognize, like Boyd Holbrook, Jacob Tremblay, Keegan Michael Key, Olivia Munn, Thomas Jane, um, and Sterling K. Brown. Those are the names that I do recognize that I've seen from other movies and television series. But yeah, like I said, I guess Shane Black, he had a supporting role in the original film, and he wanted to make, he wanted to make his own Predator movie in the future, and now he's made it, and it's absolute garbage. I mean, seriously, like this movie like is just inserted. There's no character development. There's just nothing. There's no character development. There's nothing good or nothing captivating, nothing extravagant about this movie. I don't care about any of the characters. um I I just don't care. I mean, Olivia Munn is there. I guess Olivia Munn is here to become. She's sort of eye candy, I guess. Keegan Michael Key and like everyone else are just cracking jokes. Sterling K. Brown and Keegan Michael Key, like all these characters, all these actors are like cracking jokes, and but the jokes come off as like awkward and really inappropriate and offensive, and it doesn't fit with the overall tone. It doesn't fit with the situation, the dramatic situation going on in the background. um it has, yeah, I mean, this movie has the violence, but it's so chaotic. This movie is so chaotically messy, and it's hollow. It's just another missed opportunity for the whole franchise, and it's the definition of disappointment. um it's, I mean, Shane Black, he took full advantage of the rated R. It's bigger, it's meaner, it's gorier, it tries to be funnier, but it just doesn't work. The writing, I mean, I just never took it seriously. I never took this film seriously. I mean, Shane Black really did assemble this ensemble cast of actors, and they tried their best, but it's just, I can't give them that. Um, it's just an energetic mess of a film. The plot is incoherent. The characters are, I don't even know any of their names, and I'm not really emotionally connected to them. I'm just, Predator, please kill off these characters. I don't know their names. I don't know their backstory. I don't know who they are. They're just fucking cannon fodder. um, I mean, there are some crypts. These characters are spewing out all these fucking crypts, and it's just inappropriate. The story is so poor. It's poorly, the script of this movie is poorly written, and the direction is so badly executed. it's and the final act is messy, and as a result, the conclusion was a big old disappointment. That's pretty much all I have to say for the Predator. I'd rather watch Predator 2 over this movie. I'd rather watch Predators, which literally just reviewed recently. Um, I'd rather watch both of those movies than Shane Black's The Predator, because this is the worst out of the whole franchise. Back in 20, this movie came out in, when did this movie came out? This movie came out in 2018, and in 2020, during the pandemic, Boyd Holbrook looked back on the underperformance of the Predator, and what he learned from the experience, and this is what he said. I just think the first Predator movie caught lightning in a bottle. Holbrook admits. And with people wanting to do more, maybe you should just let a sleeping dog lie sometimes. I mean, he's just an actor, I guess he was interested. He was just looking for a job. I don't know. And then in 2022, director Shane Black blamed himself for the film's failure. I don't know failure if it means like financially or critically or both. But anyway, he blamed the film's failure, and this is what he said. I'm not going to take the road of blaming anyone, including the studio, for a failed movie. We tried something different. In retrospect, talking a finger on the pulse. I guess we just didn't have that finger. And he was right. I mean, he wrote the script, he co wrote the script, and it just, I guess he thought, I mean, I guess he thought it looked decent, it looked satisfying. He was satisfied with the script. Um, and then he executed it, and we got this huge steaming pile of a mess where the jokes are inappropriate and offensive and out of place. I Sloppy characters and decision makings, and it's just idiotic and painfully stupid. But anyway, that's all I have to say for Shane Black's The Predator. Ladies and gentlemen, this is by far in my opinion, this is the worst Predator movies in the whole franchise. I'd rather watch Predator 2 than this. I'd rather watch Predators with Adrian Brody and the ensemble cast of actors than this. Yeah, it's the worst one. I'm pretty sure we can all agree with that. Apparently, there was a short film titled The Predator Holiday Special. I've seen pictures of it, and I've seen pictures of it, and then I went on and I watched it, and I'm like, I'd rather watch the Predator Holiday Special, which was released with the film's home media release back in December 2018. I'd rather watch the holiday special than this. But anyway, that's all I have to say. It's just a sloppy mess. And there's nothing against Shane Black. I mean, he's directed Iron Man 3. He can make, good movies. He made Iron Man 3 is the one that I know him from, but he directed I mean, come on. Like he directed like Kiss Kiss he directed, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Shane Black directed Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. He directed Iron Man 3, which is fucking better than. I'd rather watch Iron Man 3 than fucking Predator. He directed The Nice Guys and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and all that, but he can make good movies. This is not one of them. The Predator is not one of his best movies that he's directed, that James Black ever directed. God, I love Nice Guys. I really love Nice Guys with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. Oh, you guys need to check that movie out. It was so amazing. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Nice Guys. The Nice Guys. That's all I have to say for The Predator. Thank you everyone for taking time to listen to my review, my thoughts on this film, please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe because that would help me and my YouTube channel out a lot. I appreciate your support. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.